Okay, this is a quick video to show off a few of the redstone projects I've created for the Virginia Society for Technology and Education Minecraft server. So, some Minecraft redstone fundamentals. Redstone is essentially a power wiring system for Minecraft, and you can use it to do things as simple as move power from point A to point B from a power source, to creating some rather complicated circuitry. We'll talk about that up there in a minute. The things you need, first you need a power source, and in this case our power source is going to be this redstone torch. You plant the power source. We could either put this on the ground, but it works best on the side of a block, and then we use redstone to run wiring from the power source. And then if we place something that generally reacts to the power, like a sticky piston, it will fire when power is applied and retract when power is taken away. Now, some of the neat things that you can do with just this simple setup is if you bring power off to the side and then route that power into this thing called a repeater and then bring that power back over to the block, you'll notice that it starts flashing. But it happens so quickly that it actually burns out. So if you right-click on this repeater and lengthen the time, it will actually pulse. Some other things that you can do with that are to create entire walls of lights that flash. And if you string repeaters together, you can actually create long delays that can create some neat little circuits. This one delays. Let's let it first reset. So this one starts, and there's the power with the delays, which fires that piston, which actually takes the power source away. But because it's delayed, the power kind of sets in this little run of relays, almost like a capacitor. And while that power is stuck in the system, it moves the power source from that to this, which actually goes over here and fires off another piston. So if you use your imagination, or play around online, you can actually come up with some neat ideas. This is actually a functional LED timer that I adapted from a thing I saw online. And it goes through the numbers 0 through 9, and actually I'm still not finished with it because I'm trying to figure out a way to build the second digit, and I routed some redstone over here to trip after it gets to 0. But the way this works is you've got this really complicated array of torches and wiring, and each one of these little torches signifies one of these LEDs, and you'll see that I've run power to the LED, and these are redstone blocks that light up when redstone power reaches them. And if I want, for example, let me shut this off for a minute so I can show you. We'll kill it there. Okay, so right now I have the number 2, and in that case I need this one off, and these on. So I would go and, for example, this is the one I want off. So if I go back here, you're going to notice that on this switch that's triggered right now, the torch is missing. And if that torch were here like this one is, it would be relaying power up to that run, which would be, in this case, it's lighting that bottom one, but since that torch is missing, the second one is off. And I programmed each digit 0 through 9 all the way back. And in order to trigger it on a second delay, let me put this redstone back. I've had problems with it actually. The timing messes up and these things pop off. But I built a simple 4 relay timer here that pulses about once every second. It runs through here, and these are meant to actually delay the signal so not all of the pistons fire at the same time. And this is what's called a piston timer. The way this transfers power to the digits, if you'll watch as it goes back, whenever that black block hits a digit, power goes over into that circuit. Glass is the only substance in Minecraft that doesn't transmit electricity. All other substances do. I chose wool, A, because the person who did the original used black wool and it looks nice, and B, because it does transmit electricity. So these plungers push the blocks, and you'll see how they kind of, I'll step back here, you can see how that works. And as this one reaches the end, this other one will take its place at the beginning and loop around again, and that slowly changes the digits from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are much more complex Redstone projects. There's actually a functional 4K hard drive that someone has built that can save registers in memory. There's an actual computer that took forever to build. If you Google these projects, you can find videos of the people that built them online. I encourage you to do so because it's sort of a display of the STEM properties that you can get in Minecraft. I know that currently our 4th grade's doing a project on wiring circuits, and this is the sort of thing that I think could be useful in the classroom as a way to work students with more advanced circuitry. So this is John Painter, ITC, Bristow Run Elementary School. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email.